Hey there, hope you're having a terrific day. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the second chakra. So are you stuck in or are you experiencing problems with maybe feeling envy or jealousy or even possessiveness of other people? Do you have a hard time with overindulgence? Are you struggling with an addiction or a habit that you're trying to kick and you just can't do it? Well, this might be a alternative solution to actually fixing all of those problems. Hi there, and welcome to the Booksters Club, where we find daily inspiration from the books you love. In today's featured book is David Pond's Chakras for Beginners, and today's inspirational thought comes to us on page number 37. It says, the major clue for noticing an imbalance in the second chakra is a desire to lose yourself in sex, drugs, alcohol, food, or any stimulating sensation. Consuming sexual fantasies, although not actually activity, are still motivated by the desire for this chakra driving the imagination. This could easily lead to viewing everyone in terms of their sexual potential. Ram Dass once said, people looking at life through this channel see everyone as either makeable, non-makeable, or irrelevant. The second chakra has to do with not just surviving anymore, which is your first chakra, but now going into enjoying the finer things in life. Maybe you've, struggled with trying to meet your needs, and now you're actually able to afford living it up a little bit. Well, in this chakra, you can get really stuck in the senses. And the major imbalance that occurs here is when you start chasing what's after the senses and not actually enjoying what's happening in the present moment. In fact, if you aren't present, that is what's going to throw you out into an imbalance. And David Pond actually said this as well, which I thought was very fascinating when it comes to addiction and quitting. There's a big difference. So if there's a habit that you're not proud of and you do want to quit that habit, it is important that you sever it in a way that comes from your own integrity and your own decision-making process, meaning I am no longer someone that indulges in this, and I am no longer wanting to do this because something energetically has changed, and balancing the chakra can actually start that process. But he actually said that quitting something seems like a loss to some part of the character, and the yearning for the experience never leaves. It remains pushed down. So if you just try to sever it and push it down, you're never going to get rid of it. You really need to look at it from the inside out and energetically tackle your addictions and your problems. Now, when it comes to envy, jealousy, and even being like possessive about someone, the balance side of that is actually appreciating people for who they are. In fact, all of these things are very reminiscent of just appreciating yourself, others, and the situation for what it is. And the imbalance comes from constantly chasing it and wanting it to be something that it isn't. He refers to something in here called the chocolate cake diet. And what he means by this is if you are on a diet and you're restricted from eating chocolate cake, don't do that. It's gonna, like he said, create this yearning. Instead, get yourself a little piece of chocolate cake and really go through that experience. Experience the flavors, the textures, the taste, the richness, and slow that down so that you can actually appreciate what's going on in that chocolate cake. Don't wolf it down and then say, oh, I did it, and feel bad about it, but really go through the sensations of it, appreciate it, and you might only need one bite in order to satisfy that need for chocolate cake. So in this idea of the second chakra, it's really a big focus on looking at yourself too. So a great way of maybe not focusing on other people, like jealousy, envy, and being possessive, is actually taking an inward look. Stop focusing on others, focusing on yourself. And in the second chakra, the great way of doing that is any type of creative activity. So if you're really struggling with something here in the second chakra, find a creative activity, something that you truly enjoy doing. It doesn't have to make sense to anybody else. Do it for yourself and be a little bit more excited about it than normal. Be more intense about it than normal. If that is something that you've decided that you want to do for yourself, dedicate yourself to that. And if other distractions want to come up, be overly excited about that and say, no, I am really doing this and I'm excited about it. See what comes from that. See what type of self-image starts to improve, and the self-confidence starts to improve, and the lack of really focusing on other people will really start to come into play. All right, so I have some mantra words for you, and you can take these mantra words and create sentences out of these words to create a personalized mantra for yourself that you can repeat to yourself every single day, and that will start to energetically change what's going on and balance you out. Or you can actually meditate on these words individually and think about what it looks like for you and what that word means to you and what that experience would feel like for you. Experience it, feel that, and then it can start to shift energetically what's going on inside of that chakra. So I have present, aware, experience, fulfillment, and appreciation. Take those words and use them, arrange them however you want to create a sentence for yourself to do a mantra. Your challenge for today is the chocolate cake diet. Take moments and slow them down and really be present in whatever sensation that you can appreciate for the day today. If it's good music, appreciate that someone came up with that music. Listen to every melody. If it's the breeze or the warmth of the sun, feel that, appreciate that. It came from nowhere. You didn't pay for that. It's just there to experience and enjoy. Good food, of course, if you come across something that's really tasty, really slow it down and appreciate that moment. That's your challenge for the day. I would love to hear about that in the comments. If you were able to take the challenge, what you experienced from it. If you are watching this video and you want to share with me something from a previous day, a challenge, you can leave it here in this video. I would love to hear about that. Thank you for clicking the like button if you like this video. And I got a quote for you. It says, reading one book is like eating one potato chip. And that's by Diane Duane. And I found that one really interesting because, you know, potato chips are so addicting. Just like in the second chakra, but if you indulge in that potato chip, then maybe you'll only need one. But join the Booksters Club because we learn about different things, all kinds of stuff, and we do it from going through a bunch of different books, and we'll find a bunch of different parts in those books that can provide some personal growth and some change. So join the Booksters Club by subscribing and ringing that bell because I post new videos just like this every single day. See you tomorrow, Booksters.